We all wish we could bring our Disney vacation home with us, right? To have that Disney feeling every day? Well, why not start your day the Disney way with a Disney blend from Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company? With over 23 varieties to choose from the French bistro you find in your resort room to the Yachtsman Steakhouse and Gico, of course, and now Joffrey's newest Disney blend, Le Cellier. Why not start your day with that Disney magic? Order yours today at Joffreys.com.
Hey Looper Nation, this is Justin.
And Brittany.
We're here at Stormalong Bay
at Disney's Beach Club Resort.
You're listening to the Resort Loop podcast.
With Bob and Tim.
Or Tim and Bob.
Enjoy the show, everyone.
We're going to get back to our kitchen sink. Bing, bong.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott.
I'm Bob Collar.
This is ResortLoop.com. This is episode 376. And Bob, how about that open?
Oh, fantastic.
Getting in the kitchen sink and rubbing it in. Brittany and Justin are doing. Thank you, Brittany and Justin.
Oh, man. I love the kitchen sink. What a great dessert for all us gluttons.
It's almost shareable. Almost.
Right. I tried sharing that with my entire family, and we still couldn't get through it. So a lot of ice cream there. And Tim.
Yes.
If folks want to send their own show open, how would they go about doing that?
Well, there's always email, but we made it very easy. You can just call area code 414.
WDW.
Loop. And that'll get you through the Looper line where you can leave us messages if you want to brag about your Cubs winning the World Series. Fantastic. Or want to leave us an open or just give us any kind of comments over at the Looper line.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Tim.
Yes.
Before we get started with this really, really cool show today, I got some, real quick, I got some housekeeping I got to do.
All right, let's knock it out.
I got This Day in Disney History. Real quick, on our past episode, I mentioned actually, I made a mistake. I had a little brain fart. Our good pals, Greg Nevis and Pat Giannetti, they're over at Mickey Dude's podcast. And I was saying a different podcast. And I apologize for that. I have egg on my face.
Well, I knew something didn't sound right, but I was in no position to correct you, so I was no better.
And also I said Mouse in Our House podcast is the one that Monica and Manny Pinto are doing. A Mouse in Our House podcast. So Mickey Dude's podcast, Mouse in Our House podcast. Tim, we got a lot going on. We've got the new YouTube channel. I'm a little tired.
How could you be tired?
You're working me like a dog.
And you will work harder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I got to say, I'm absolutely loving doing the Resort Loop reviews over on our YouTube channel. We've got all our podcasts over there. We've got some the Looper Meet videos are up over there.
Right. Learn how to use a French press the right way for Mr. Chris DeMezzo.
Which I didn't know I was doing it so wrong. And, of course, you did a wonderful French press tea video over there.
Oh, that was the citrus sorbet. That's I thought that was amazing because you put it in, it's so small.
Yes.
And then you just watch it expand. So I did a little time lapse on that so you could just see the tea goodness come out.
Now, I just noticed, I heard a mass rush to go over to our YouTube channel.
You did?
To check that out. I did, because they think they're going to see you.
Oh, no.
Will you ever expose yourself to Looper Nation? I mean, show your face to Looper Nation, Tim.
Oh, my goodness. It's not that kind of show.
Yes.
I'm sure it'll happen. It's going to happen. At this point now, you got to come up with some kind of grand reveal. And trust me.
It's going to be, yes.
There's no big deal to it, really, honestly.
It is a big deal.
Everyone will be disappointed.
No, they will
not. It's going to be like it's like the ending of Lost.
It's going to be like the ending to the Bob Newhart show where everybody's going, that was brilliant. Go over to our YouTube channel, Resort Loop or ResortLoop.com. You can find us if you search it out and subscribe. We got some really, really cool stuff coming, especially after Thanksgiving. So, but with everything going on, Tim.
Yes.
I'm at least staying highly caffeinated as well as I can, other than the mix up on the last show, using my Joffrey's coffee from Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company. I've got the Roastmaster blend I'm drinking today.
Yes.
But yesterday, they announced the K-Cups are back.
Oh. That was as close as I could get.
Exactly. And the little spoiler, we're gonna announce this before everybody else. I don't even know if we're allowed to announce this, but I'm doing it anyway.
Oh, you're a rebel.
I am a rebel because we love our Joffrey's Coffee.
Oh,
and
we
tea,
do.
Right? Cyber Monday, they're going to have a huge sale. I'm just saying we don't have all the details, but check them out. We will release those details as we get them, but definitely a Cyber Monday sale from our good pals over at Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Company.
That's right. A little birdie told us.
Little birdie told us. So, real quick, this day in Disney histories, and then we'll jump right into the show. You ready?
You know I'm ready.
I'm going to go backwards in time.
Oh, my.
I'm going to go back in time. Sorry about that.
Wow. Sorry. Huey Lewis is just flinching wherever he is.
Rolling over in his mansion right now. In 2002, Tim, the Wilderness Lodge Villas, part of the DVC, opens adjacent to the Wilderness Lodge at Walt Disney World.
Ooh.
Wilderness Lodge Villas. In 1989, can't believe it was this long ago. 1989, Walt Disney Pictures' 28th animated feature film, The Little Mermaid, is released in Los Angeles and New York.
Ooh.
How about that?
Nice.
How about that? And all the way back in 1965, this was a huge day in Disney history, my friend, because at 2 p.m. on November 15th, 1965, Walt Disney, Roy Disney, and Governor Hayden Burns of Florida speak to the press in the Egyptian room of the Cherry Plaza Hotel on Lake Eola in Orlando and officially launch the Disney World Project.
Wow.
How about that?
Huge day in Disney history.
1965. And if I could do
Love
math
affair.
real quick, I would tell you exactly when that was. That would have been 51 years ago.
Wow.
Is that right? There's no way that was 50. Was that 51 years ago?
I hope not.
Man.
I really hope not. If it is, we're just going to have to stop the show down for a minute.
It was 51 years ago.
Oh,
so.
wow.
There you go. Yeah. Where Walt said, we have many things that will make this unique from Disneyland, but this concept here will have to be something that is unique so that there is a distinction between Disneyland and California. And whatever Disney does, notice I didn't say Disneyland in Florida, whatever Disney does in Florida, Walt Disney said that. So, and he said it much better than me, obviously.
A little bit of that Florida Project.
The Florida Project, where, by the way, the $180 an acre shoots up immediately to $80,000 an acre.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Wow.
Tim.
That's an expensive 100-acre wood right there.
Man, no kidding. Tim,
Yes.
what are we going to talk about today?
We're going to go on one of my favorite Disney vacations. This is going to be a Disney Cruise Line show.
Yes.
But we're going to get highly specific.
We are?
We're going to talk about the Disney Cruise Line. Very Merrytime cruises coming up this Christmas season. But before you think, hey, Tim, it's too late. I can't possibly book these vacations.
Yeah.
One, I think there's still some availability, which Tyler from People Mover Travel can tell you.
Yes.
And two, this will also apply for next year.
Yes, they have them in the 2015 dates already out.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. Best to just contact Tyler over at peoplemovertravel.com, and he can figure out, what is available and what you can do right now. So this is very exciting. Are you doing this show today because that's what you got me for Christmas?
Yes. The cruise ship will be in your stocking.
That's a big stocking.
I wish I could. I wish I could send you, and then we would go with you to make sure you had a good time. Because Because I don't trust you with that kind of responsibility.
Well, that is true. That is true. We've already learned that Bob is not responsible with the Resort Loop credit card.
Why I oughta.
This is very exciting. Disney. This is what Disney says about it. Create a new tradition. Celebrate the holidays while you cruise. On board, be immersed in a whimsical winter wonderland of fun. Delight in holiday magic at seas with very Merrytime cruises, a Disney Cruise Line event. Available on select sailings departing November through Christmas. Share seasonal splendor and loved ones as you enjoy a merry twist on beloved traditions. So we should make this a tradition, I think, Tim.
I think we need to. And if you're thinking this, I looked ahead a little bit just to see what's available. And they have all sorts of itineraries available. You've got your 3, your 4s, your 5s, your 7s. So there should be something. If you can get the time off at Christmas time, in the month of December to take these, you're going to be able to find a cruise that should fit in with your schedule.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, they're using what? The Magic, Wonder, Dream, and Fantasy.
They're using all of them. All their ships.
So that's going to be awesome. What are some of the things that we're going to get?
You're going to get the Mickey's tree lighting magic. Everyone loves a good tree lighting ceremony.
Oh, I do.
Oh, it's going to be right there in the atrium. There's going to be music. There's going to be just a fantastic time. And who doesn't enjoy Disney Christmas music and the lighting of a Christmas tree?
Absolutely. 24-foot tall Christmas tree, by the way.
Get out of town. Well, it is in the atrium.
Right in that lobby.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. And also there, in the same place, you're going to have the Santa's Winter Wonderland Ball.
Ooh.
It's going to be it's going to be a grand celebration. It's going to have Santa and Mrs. Claus. And they're going to be doing singing and dancing to holiday tunes. And there's just going to be fantastic, fantastic photo opportunities there you're just not going to get on land.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
That's going to be fantastic.
It doesn't stop there, Bob. There's more.
What?
They're going to have carolers inspired by Dickens.
Who?
Carlos Dickens.
Oh, Charles Dickens.
Oh.
Yes. A Christmas story.
Right.
Christmas Carol. Yeah.
So they're going to be caroling throughout the ship, and at the end, kids will be joining them on stage for a special farewell show.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
And there's no worse show on the Disney Cruise Line ship than the farewell show. But it's always a great time. But, get back to your room. All of a sudden, you got to start packing if you haven't packed already. You're going to leave the next day, so.
Right.
Farewell show, fantastic, yet a little sad.
Oh, absolutely. What do they got? What else they got? Keep going.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. I'm just saying.
Gingerbread houses. Do you like to make them, Bob?
I love making gingerbread houses.
You can make gingerbread
every year. Yeah.
You can make gingerbread houses on this trip. You can meet Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus.
But you got to remember, they've got a life-size gingerbread house, just like over at the Grand Floridian.
But it floats.
Well, I don't know. we don't want to find out if it floats.
Well, it floats on the boat.
On the boat. Well,
on the ship.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah,
exactly. They're going to be doing youth holiday crafts where you can decorate stockings, and then gingerbread men cookies. I do enjoy a great gingerbread cookie.
Oh, which part do you bite off? The arms or the head?
You got to go right for the head first.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And then you work your way. Then it's arms, then it's legs, and then you go for the torso.
Right.
Maybe that's just me.
That's just you.
And then you're going to have a Deck the Holiday Deck Party. Or Deck the Deck Holiday Party. Man, I'm going to get this correct. It's a tropical celebration with our Disney friends, leading in games such as the hula hooping and the limbo under candy canes, along with a dance for the whole family like the Yuletide slide.
Oh, my.
I know. I'm not even sure what that means. And a conga line around the pool. So I'm guessing the drink of the day is heavily involved in this Deck the Deck Holiday Party.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Well, don't forget, too, they've also got the Disney character greetings. You're going to get to meet a lot of your favorites. Mickey and Minnie, Pluto, Chip and Dale, Goofy, all dressed in their holiday regalia, as they say.
Is that what they say?
I think so.
Why not?
Yeah. So how about this one? I saw this. Story time with Mrs. Claus. I want to do that. How cool would that be?
You want her to read you a story?
You gather the children in the atrium to hear Mrs. Claus read well-known Christmas stories from her rocking chair by the tree. How cool is that?
That is very cool.
Before they, Mr. and Mrs. Claus got to take off and, get ready for Christmas. How nice of them to do that for us.
I think that's fantastic.
Oh, man. What else they got?
Of course, you're going to have your special holiday merchandise, Bob.
Oh.
There's no.
I want that more than anything, I think. Oh, my gosh.
And then, I want to call this the coup de foie gras.
The what?
You heard me. But on December 24th and 25th, so if you're on one of those special sailings that's actually on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Ooh, yeah.
You're going to get special cookies on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Special holiday towel animals. And they will be doing, and they'll be doing special caroling with the kids and the crew of the ship.
Wow.
I gotta be honest, that sounds pretty cool. Because for some reason, towel animals, it's always great to come back to your cabin or stateroom and have a towel animal.
We had one of our loopers post a picture. Mm-hmm. I'll have to try and find it on their social media page where the cast, I think this was at Walt Disney World, they did instead of a towel animal, they put a towel person in their bed reading the paper.
What?
I'm not kidding you. It was hilarious. Scared the heck out of them. Walked in, thought somebody was sitting in their bed.
That sounds
or they were in the wrong room.
That sounds cool and creepy at the same time.
Exactly. Very cool. If anybody's taking one of these Christmas cruises, one of the holiday Merrytime cruises,
yes,
please, you got to take pictures of those towel animals because I bet they're going to be spectacular.
Oh, I want to see the towel animals. I want to see the cookies.
Oh.
I want to see some of the Mrs. Claus sharing stories.
Oh, you know what I want to see?
What's that?
And I want to see this in person. The holiday cheer at Castaway Key.
I saw that. Tell us about that.
Oh, a winter wonderland awaits you aboard each ship as well as on Castaway Key. Disney's private island paradise is transformed with snow flurries, a Christmas tree, and more. They're going to make it snow on Castaway Key. How cool is that?
That is awesome. Be
on the lookout for Mr. and Mrs. Snowman dressed in their island attire, plus the island's tram is decorated to resemble a reindeer, complete with antlers and tail. Again, are you kidding me? Christmas on Castaway Key?
Where else would you want to be?
Oh, man.
That is fantastic.
Maybe Olaf will show up. Who knows? No? Olaf?
I do know Olaf. I was just trying to... Oh, my goodness. I was just picturing the reindeer... what do you call it? The reindeer tram. That'd be awesome.
I know. How cool is that going to be?
And how do they make it snow?
Well, Disney's got all the magic.
They do.
They make it snow in Florida. Why couldn't they make it snow on their, Caribbean island?
Wow.
They're fantastic.
Well, I'm looking here because I got to see. When could I be on?
Yeah.
These ships. Let's see. Oh, the Disney Fantasy. Oh, that won't be there over.
You're ready to go.
I'm trying to book it. I'm looking. I'll just call Tyler. I'll tell him where I want to be and when I want to be there.
Well, I know. I would like to. Now these, a lot of these start like November 5th.
Yes.
And run through, like you said, Christmas. But check this out. If you're there, if you happen to be on there on Thanksgiving Day, guests enjoy a bountiful Thanksgiving Day feast and visit from Mickey and Minnie dressed up in traditional Thanksgiving attire. We've all seen those pictures. Also during the special Thanksgiving voyages for all you dads out there and moms, NFL football games broadcast live on the ship's outdoor jumbo LED screens, funnel vision, located near the family pool.
Wow.
How about that?
I can pretty much guarantee there won't be a Browns game on there. So, that's a plus.
And then you mentioned about Christmas. They're going to be on Christmas morning, the atrium lobby tree. Santa Claus and his helpers have a surprise for all the kids and guests, a special musical performance from the children.
Nice.
How about that?
That is fantastic.
I'm excited. Can we do this, please?
Oh, we can do it. Actually,
No,
I can't do it.
are you going to do this for? You took the credit card away from me the last time I went down.
You hand it back to me melted.
Well, some of the numbers were not melted. Some of the numbers were worn off. Let's be honest.
Well, it was warped a little. Who we kidding?
By the way, Tim, if you do this and you want a little something special, you can have your own special mini Christmas tree decorated with ornaments and everything in your room, if you'd like. It's a little extra.
A little bit.
But just talk to Tyler over at People Mover Travel. He can set all this stuff up for you.
Exactly. And I can only imagine the kind of dining opportunities they're going to have on this cruise.
Oh.
Besides just the Thanksgiving meal, the Christmas special menu, I got to imagine they're going to have.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
And desserts.
Oh.
And food. And
can I have the credit card back, please?
Yeah. We'll both take it.
We'll tell our families it's a business trip that we've got to do research.
Of course.
They don't need to know.
Shh. Nobody tell them. Nobody.
So, folks, that's the very Merrytime cruises going on for this holiday. I'm sure there's still some time to book and still some room to book some stuff. So contact our good pal, Tyler, over at peoplemovertravel.com. Let him know you heard of him through us, and he will take very good care of you. He takes good care of Looper Nation, doesn't he?
Oh, he takes very good care of Looper Nation. Don't forget, this also applies to the cruises for next year.
Absolutely.
And remember, it's still, the earlier you book, the better price you're going to get. Although it's going to be Christmas time, it's going to be a little bit higher. But remember, get in early so you get it as low as you possibly can.
Absolutely. Well, Tim, now that you got me all excited to go to celebrate the holidays, that's all I've got.
Oh, I don't blame you. I think I'm going to go somewhere and try to see if I can find gingerbread cookies somewhere now. Or gingerbread men.
Yeah.
I'm ready to bite the head off something right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ozzy Osbourne for ResortLoop.com. You can find me on Twitter at ResortLoopTim, at Facebook at Tim Scott, and the website, ResortLoop.com.
The opinions are expressed by Tim Scott are not necessarily those of ResortLoop.com. I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget our YouTube channel,
Woohoo!
Resort Loop, and rate us on iTunes, subscribe on YouTube, and what else should folks do, Tim?
Please, everybody, go out there and share the gateway to the magic.
See you, everybody. With 4 theme parks, 25 resort hotels, hundreds of dining and shopping locations, and seemingly innumerable special events and ticket options, planning a trip to Walt Disney World can seem overwhelming. That's why the ResortLoop.com podcast has teamed up with People Mover Travel to help you get the most magic out of your Disney vacation. People Mover Travel will walk you through every aspect of your next Disney trip, from ensuring you get the best discounts to FastPass Plus and dining reservations and so many other things. Best of all, there is no fee for their service. That's right, you get your very own expert Disney vacation planner at no cost to you. For more information and to request a free, no-obligation quote, visit peoplemovertravel.com.